Hello, hello. Ah, I'm choking. Hello, hello. I've got a sandwich and I just started choking on some of the bread. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Ark Survival Evolved. Hope you guys are excited. I'm pretty dang excited for this one. I'm really hoping to get into some caves today. I don't quite have the Thyla completely bred up and everything. Not even saddled. Oh, not even bred or saddled, yeah. So I'm hoping to get that done today. I can't imagine it'll take that long. If the health stat, I forget the stats exactly, but if the health isn't too bad on the level 15 that I tamed, I might actually be willing to go in with that guy. Here we are. All right. Oh, hey, Cheap. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? I feel like I just talked to you not too long ago. Got 14 minutes on him. Here they are. Forgot how long these guys take. It's like an hour 20. 20% of the way there. They're probably less than 20%, give or take. Well, less than 20 minutes. Check my Discord. I'll check on my phone real quick. My generator just shut off. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Got me going on the big screen, I see. Well, it's gonna be a chillax day, dude. I'm hoping to get some caves done today. At the moment, I've already got the next generation of Rexes. They're just taking their sweet time. And then Thylas are breeding currently. 980. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad, so I won't be using that. Then 171. Yeah, I really do want a baby that has both the good stats. Yeah, I do really want those good stats, so I'm gonna be waiting on that. Don't be too loud or you're playing for the blown out speakers. I'll be as loud as I want to be, Cheap. Yeah, just getting prepared for the caves. It's gonna be a pretty chill day. At least right now, it's gonna be pretty chill. It's probably gonna pick up a little bit once the caves actually start. I have a few things that I want to do beforehand, like getting the creatures bred up. I'm gonna make some more trank arrows just so I have them. And then I need to get some med brews just in case I pick up... Oh, I'll be paying for blown out speakers. Ah. I don't think I'll be paying for anything. I'll be silent as a mouse. Or at least as silent as a mouse on a TV. I think that counts. It's hard to be silent as a mouse on a screen. I need to be downstairs because my firearm is chirping in my room. Oh, that's not good. Good boy. Just for that, I might be a little bit loud. We'll see. So let's hop on each just real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna need med brews. Spaghetti. What are you doing, my guy? Unbelievable. I don't have anywhere near enough metal for an industrial cooker. That's 1800 metal, right? Yeah, 1800. That's not gonna happen. So I've got to deal with a cooking pot. Not that expensive. There we go. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make like a pipe that goes all the way out over here, so that way I can just cook it right here in my little compound instead of having to go all the way out to the beach. It's super annoying because you were recording. I mean, fair enough. I can only imagine what that's like. I don't quite own a firearm yet. I definitely need to invest in one sometime soon. Right now, while I'm in between jobs, it's a little bit difficult to afford anything, but I'll get there. I don't need 35. That's probably good. I just need some kind of home defense type of weapon. That's probably good. Stuff will come here. This is gonna be very ugly, but it's fine. Oh, I don't need 5. I might need 5, actually. Is that good for intake? Oh, I already made it intake. Is it blue? Yes, it is. Perfect. Just need to tap real quick. Every little bit. But in terms of artifacts, I don't know which ones I want to get today. It should be... Once I get a Thyla, it should be pretty easy to get all the Broodmother artifacts. I do want to make some grappling hooks before I do the lava cave or the pack cave. I forget what the pack cave is called. But I want to get grappling hooks for those specifically. Oh, cooking pot. But Clever's gonna be easy. Hunter's gonna be easy. What other ones do I want to do? Maybe Devourer as well. Or at least that's my goal. My goal is to get at least those 4. Or 5, actually. Hey, PS7 or PSO7, welcome to the stream, dude. How you been doing? Hope you had a good weekend, dude. Ah. Oh gosh. There we go. This is gonna suck. I hate cooking with a cooking pot. Oh yeah, my canteen. Where's my canteen? I swore I made a canteen. Maybe I'm schizo. I thought I remembered that, but maybe not. Just so I'm not dealing with charcoal. How much longer you got? 4 minutes. Okay. Chill weekend, how about you? It's been pretty good, dude. My weekend consisted of hanging out with my girlfriend. What else? What did I even do Saturday? Oh, I went to church on Sunday. I honestly don't even remember how what I did Saturday. But Sunday, church, went and saw Nobody 2 with my girlfriend. Actually a really good movie. I would recommend if anyone's interested in. It's kind of, it wasn't great. Drugs, maybe that's why I don't remember. But you know, Nobody, honestly, Nobody 2, I will say it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't the greatest movie I had ever seen, but it was actually really good. Actually really good drugs. I would recommend the drugs. I would recommend the drugs. Whatever the drugs are, I do recommend them. I don't need to do this, but it's kind of been bugging me. At least the ones on the outside. Clip it, chat? No. No, don't clip that, please. It was a joke, I swear. I'm a good person. I would never say that. It's out of context and he's a liar. Dude, the Stegosaurus is way nicer than I thought it was. Look at how much character development I've had since like my first stream. I actually like enjoy Stegosauruses now. As you told me that I would be enjoying Stegosauruses as much as I have, like, if you had told me that a couple months ago, I would have been like, why? They suck. You're hungry, what do you eat? I'd say it kind of depends on what you got in the house, you know? I've got a sandwich. You can make yourself a sandwich. It's always a good option. I mean, it would be kind of a odd thing to be eating this late, but... Oh! That's actually good health and good melee. Okay. So, I mean, I might take this one, honestly. It's not going to be good enough to do, like, the immune cave because of how little stamina he has. His weight's also not amazing. But, let me get my clock out real quick. Stopwatch. So, starting at 1%, ending at 1.1. It takes about 6 seconds per 0.1%, so that's 60 per 1%. I need 99 of those. It'll take about an hour 40 for this guy to fully grow up. Pretty good. I'll keep them breeding because I want a breeder. This one could be my breeder, but well, actually, are you male or female? Yeah, you can't be a breeder. Never mind. We got everything here. I don't have sandwich meat. Dude, you can't just say you have everything and then you're missing the main ingredient of the sandwich. Come on. Just don't want them glitching in the floor. Also, you just woke up. Oh, okay. Make yourself some eggs. However you like. Extra challenge if you're interested, make an omelet. Oh. Oh wait. I was thinking incorrectly. I've gotten basically an hour and a half of hanging out, finding stuff to do before I can actually do the caving, which that's not that bad. What can I do in the meantime? Because really, the only thing I got going on is breeding and then raising. I guess what I can do, I can go up to the snow biome and I can look for a Yudi or a Daedon. Those would both benefit me. But at the same time, I just won the fight of your life. Check the Discord. That's a little dead spider. Dude, what did he do to you? What did the spider do to you, dude? It looks like some kind of like wolf spider. I don't know what state you live in, so I mean, I couldn't tell you what kind of spider that is. But it kind of looks like some kind of house spider. I'm a little bit biased towards spiders. I actually like spiders. Whee. He jumped you. Jumped you in an alley. That's it. Oh, so it is a wolf spider. I got you. Dude, I'm so good at identifying spiders just by looking at them, I guess. Oh, I need to name this baby. There we go. I got a baby that set this thing pretty hard. How much is our fridge? I need more crystal and a more polymer, but honestly, that's not that bad. I've got 263. I could do that, honestly. All I need to do is find a Hesperornis. Which, I mean, those could be a little bit difficult to find sometimes. I should play Grounded. It's basically Australia Simulator. I mean, we've got some pretty nasty spiders here, too, I will admit. Like brown recluses, those are some pretty nasty spiders. I wouldn't recommend playing with those. I'm gonna go ahead and make a refrigerator. I just need some polymer. The crystal, I could probably go into the cave here for. It should have respawned by now, maybe. I'll check real quick, actually. I don't know, ask your mom. What's up, man? What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, Vox. How you doing, dude? Hope you had a good weekend. Doing good? That's always good to hear. Weekend was great. Hell yeah. How was mine? Mine was pretty dang good, dude. I was just telling them, I don't remember at all what I did Saturday. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Like, Saturday was kind of a blur. But Sunday, I went and watched Nobody 2 in theaters with my girlfriend. I would definitely recommend. And if Cheap ever tells you anything about I said that drugs were good, he's a liar and a cheat, and he's only trying to destroy my reputation. So you can metaphorically shun him if he tries to speak such heresy. Because I would never say such a thing. I would never, at any point in my entire life, imply that drugs are a good thing. Trust me. My base is getting good. Thanks, dude. I haven't been putting in too much work in, like, building it up. But I am pretty happy with where it is right now. You like traditional ARK? What do you mean by traditional ARK? Are you referring to ARK Survival Evolved as traditional ARK, or do you mean like vanilla ARK? Never played Genesis or Extinction. Extinction, I'd say I like Extinction, but Genesis, that one, it definitely takes a certain person to really enjoy it. It's all true. I'm here to steal your glory. No, no, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's a scoundrel. He speaks nothing but lies. That person is me. Yeah, you see, he's admitting to it right now that he's the one who is trying to convince me or convince you. Here's some ducks right here. I was taking a bite of my sandwich. Ooh, is he gonna come here? Dang it, I didn't want to eat the body. Who? I'm talking about Cheap. Cheap does survival, the guy in stream right now. The other guy in chat currently. If you haven't seen any of his videos and stuff, you should check him out. He's done some pretty cool stuff in ARK Ragnarok. He's been playing a lot of Grounded 2 lately and uploading some shorts. Oh, Cheap, did you see that I uploaded a short myself as well? I was inspired by you posting shorts, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna post a short. It didn't do very well, but I did do it. It's like a 2-minute short, so it's not very short. It's literally just like, I guess the main conflict of last stream, or not last stream, the stream before that. Because I was hunting for a Rex the entire time, and I encountered... Did I get close to dying? No. What happened is I was looking for Rexes all freaking day, like 3 hours straight of Rex hunting. And it wasn't until the very end when I actually found one. But before that, I had found 3 Alpha Raptors, 3 Alpha Rexes, and 3 Alpha Carnos. And I had only been hunting for I said like something along the lines of 3 of each in 3 hours. It was more like 2 hours because I hadn't been hunting for the I hadn't been hunting for them the entire time. I think it took me like an hour before I started hunting the Rexes. Like, it was ridiculous how long it took me to find that Rex. I made a hardcore world, but I got flown across the map from a Diplo. Sounds about right. Why am I getting caught on this? I was not getting caught on this before, but now I'm getting caught on it. Oh. And now I'm not any... Oh, now I am. Oh, is it? That's weird. Okay, I'll leave that one a foundation, I guess. But yeah, Diplos... At least they don't deal any damage, but yeah, the knockback, it is definitely a killer if you're not careful. 100%. Is that enough for a fridge? Yes, it is. And I'm gonna go... Oh wait, gasoline's over here. Refrigerator. More crystal, more metal. I can also make an AC. I'll do that. When did I upload it? I think I uploaded it on Thursday. I want to say. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm actually going to stick this right. Is that powered? Yes, it is. Yeah, I think I uploaded it Thursday. Either Thursday or Wednesday. gonna stick this. Well, I would like it to go out to the torches over there, so that way I have a little bit more control over the temperature in that area. Straight wires. Let's make... I should need like 5. I do need more metal. Across the Explorer Note Island. I'm not sure what you mean by the Explorer Note. Well, I'm assuming you mean Irby Island down here in the bottom right corner of the map. Because, yeah, it does have 3 Explorer Notes. That very well could be the one you're referring to. I never heard it referred to as that. But I can definitely see how one could get there. Like, one could get to calling it that. I need like 2 or 3 more. And then I need another tap. Yeah, I post guides, which is always going to drag. And didn't use. 100%. Yeah, no, it seems like a pretty hype game right now. Honestly, I don't know if it's... I mean, you said that it was good, so I imagine... I trust your... If you play ARK, I immediately... Well, I shouldn't say that I trust your taste, because frankly, anyone who likes ARK has questionable taste. But I have a feeling that I can trust you on this. I'll say that. Owie. Do I watch sports? No, I don't. I've tried, like, getting into sports, or, like, the ones that I've tried are, like, basketball, because my dad used to play a lot of basketball. Football, I kind of have an idea of how it works, but not super well. Anytime I've tried getting into it, I've lost interest really quickly. It's just not something that I can get into. The Explorer Note Island is the big one, duh. Well, yes, the big island does have the most Explorer notes, but I assume he means for the amount of land, there's a high ratio of Explorer notes. You get the idea? Like per square mile of the island. Of the island in question. Okay, he is getting fed by the thing. That's good. How much meat is in there? Okay, it's still doing fine. Soccer's the best. Watch the World Cup. Trust. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe soccer's just the one that I have to try it to know if it's good or not. But I don't know, man. Well, look who it is. What's up, Courage? Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? How's college going? It's Dark Souls based combat, so it's enjoyable. Oh, okay. I can see that. I did play through Elden Ring and I enjoyed it. So I can definitely see that being an enjoyable experience. Ow. I thought the game was first person though. Maybe I'm confusing it for something else. But I thought that Grounded was first person. I don't know how first person Souls-like combat works. Gotta go to college, so probably won't be here much longer. I got you. Well, dude, it's always nice having you stop by. ARK does not require skill, is what you're saying? No. We're talking about a completely different game. Grounded 2. Grounded 2, I will say, probably doesn't require any skill. Don't quote me on that, though. ARK, it doesn't take skill. Well, it does take some skill, but most of it, in my opinion, is exploitation of game mechanics. Is the best way to excel in this game. Any official server will tell you that the person who learns how to mesh first has the upper hand. Very skilled game, unlike ARK, and it's oh, he was talking to me. Got you. More based on knowledge, yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's based on game exploitation. The big one being the whole map. You know what? Fair enough. ARJ's awareness and mental strength. I can't get into any sports. Like, it's not just, you know, soccer or whatever. It's any sport that I've tried. I just can't get into it. I don't know if I'd say that it, well, you know what? My opinion doesn't have that much weight because I'm not a sports person. But knowing what I know, I wouldn't say that what makes something good is the audience. Because I know plenty of games, plenty of like communities that are pretty good. They just don't gather a big amount of attention, or they don't have like the most, like the greatest communities. Like League of Legends, for instance. I don't know much about the game, but from what I know, it's actually something that I would probably like enjoy playing. The problem is more so the people, and it does make it less enjoyable having, you know, the kind of people that you find on League. So I don't think it's necessarily the people that make it good. I think it's more so the content of the, like, the substance. You know what I mean? Are we talking about real sports or PC games? I think we're talking about sports just in general. But I think that when it comes to like fans and any kind of something that has fans, I think that it definitely depends on the thing. Any anime game, a lot of weirdos. Anime games attract creeps. Oh, 100%. And like there are some cool people who just really like anime. Obviously, you know, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing, but yeah, those kind of games, they do have a tendency to draw a certain crowd. It's not necessarily that, I don't think it's that the game draws that crowd. I think it's that crowd has a tendency to like certain aspects of those things. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, the fandom of games like Power World, Zelda, and Genshin have one of the most toxic fan bases. I do really like Zelda. I'm a big fan of Zelda, but I don't know if I don't know much about the fan base, honestly. But from what I know, I don't think they've been pretty toxic, but maybe I just haven't been exposed to very much. For example, Roblox, League of Legends, and other games. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's necessarily that the games attract to that. I think it's that those people just have a tendency to lean towards those games. I think what I think what differentiates a game attracting that person and the people just wanting those kinds of games is that you can have a genuinely good game that draws in those people, and you can have a game that feeds into that kind of bad mentality. You know what I mean? Everybody's agreeing with me, but they're not giving me credit. I'm not agreeing. I'm not. I'm saying that I think that I've seen some games that are good despite the fandom. I've seen games that are bad despite the fandom. So I think the idea that the sport or whatever it is based on the fans or the audience, it might be a little bit reductive towards the thing itself. I personally like badminton if we're talking about real life physical sports. I actually don't know much about badminton. I know that it's basically tennis, but they have a completely different ball. Like it's not called a ball. It's not a. Is it called a dart? I think they call it a dart. Sometimes cricket too. I actually don't know what cricket is. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've heard it. Oh, is that the one where they have like the weird, funky looking nets on sticks and they're like tossing a ball to each other and catching it in the net? Is that what that one is? Basically tennis except the ball. Oh no, cricket's the one with the paddles. That's right, yeah. What do I think of World of Warcraft? Honestly, I don't know anything about World of Warcraft. Oh, that's lacrosse. Dang it, I was close. Everybody's correcting me. I'm sorry. You can tell that I'm not versed in sports. We use shuttlecock. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I'm gonna Google it, and if I have some really bad like search results, I am going to delete that message. I doubt it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's called. Because I thought it was called like a dart. But no, it's called a shuttlecock? I have never heard of that. That is such a weird word for that. Huh. Speaking of World of Warcraft, yeah, I have no clue about that, although you started War Thunder a couple days ago. War Thunder? That one I've heard of. Isn't that like a war simulator game? You got like tanks and like planes and whatnot. World of Tanks is better. I have played like a couple hours of that. Honestly, couldn't get into it. Ban me, you won't. You're right, I won't. You're really good for content, so I'll keep you around. How about that? You're in here, and anytime you're in here, you're pretty good at having a conversation. So I won't be banning you anytime soon. How about that? Dude, what the flip? When it comes to ascending, bro, when it comes to remove a message from chat for no reason. Okay, listen. You can't just have a word that's got the word cock in it and not me be like, whoa, dude. Whoa, hold on. But you know what? You're completely valid. And I'm not no turtle when it comes to ascending. I'm ascending at the fastest rate that I can right now. There's just a lot of setup, okay? Trust me. Just milking me for, I guess. Please don't be angry, Chief. Please don't be angry. I'm sorry. I'm the one saying the C word now. Okay, I know I'm saying it now. But that was in the word that you mentioned. That's why I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second. Whoa. But no, I guess that's the actual term for it. I've never heard of it. I'm more so curious. I'm learning here. This is a learning experience. He needs to send the PvE rate. Clip it. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. Please. No matter how slow you ascend, you can never surpass me when it comes to ascending as slow as possible. You know what, guys? I might just chill out another 900 days. Because you were at, what, 880 when you died, is what you said? Or something stupid like that? Not stupid as in, like... You know what I mean. Stupidly high number. You said 880? So if I get to, like, 900, I should be good? 841. Yeah, that's a pretty stupidly high number. 23 people with no one chatting or no one liking. These guys have autoplay. Guys, if you're enjoying this stream, smash that like button. We're trying to reach... We're trying to reach 5 likes. We're trying to reach 5 likes. 5 whole likes. So can we get one person to smash... Okay, we just hit that... We smashed that goal. Guys, we're doing so amazing. Holy crap. Look at us go. Look at us go. Alright, now, if we can get this video to 6 likes, Oh, you pooped a baby. I didn't even notice. It's a male. This one might actually be useful. One second. Yeah, that is actually a useful male, so I'm gonna... Dang it, you're already pregnant, dang it. I should have stopped it. Dang it. It's okay. I have to wait for the baby to grow up anyways. Come here. The cringe fuels me. I know. I'm so incredibly slow. We just hit 7, guys. I can't keep up with this. I can't keep up with this. How am I supposed to offer stuff if I'm getting likes too fast? God. There we go. That's a pretty good name, I think. I like how fast you work inside your base. Like me do is basically half of the time just thinking of what's doing. Honestly, I'd spend a lot of time just sitting around doing nothing. But yeah, when it comes to stuff that I know I've got to do, like I could be pretty quick. Now I'm trying. Oh shoot. Dang it, I'm trying and now I'm failing. I'm not reading chats due to likes. I am reading. I trust me, I'm reading. There's just too much. I'm at 8 likes now. Crap. Shoot. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not gonna do like goals. This is too much stress, guys. I'm sorry. This is scary. Yeah, serious ADHD is what I think sometimes. Like I forget what I was doing every now and then. I do that a lot, honestly. I don't know if that's ADHD or what, but genuinely, I lose track of what I'm doing so often. It shows 9 for you. It only shows 8 for me. It's trying to keep me humble. Dang, I actually got a good amount of people here. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Oh, 10 likes. Hell yeah, Courage. Thank you for keeping me up to date on this. This is awesome. But yeah, anybody new to the stream, welcome. I don't know if... I'm sure there are some people who have never been here before, so I just want to say, you know, welcome to the stream. Right now, I'm kind of just waiting. I'm just kind of hanging out, talking about whatever, because Snap Crackle Pop over here is going to be my caving Thyla. As soon as he's done raising up, which it should be another, what, half hour? Well, no, it'll be closer to... It was... Gosh dang it. The math in my head. It was about 100 minutes for 100%, which is... We got like another hour, I guess. Somewhere around there. So, yeah, we got like another hour before this guy's done. In the meantime, I'm making up some med brews. I was doing some other breeding with my creatures, but now that I've got bourbon over here, I'm pretty much set on that. So, really, I could go out and do some other stuff while I wait. Because I think 55 med brews is going to be more than enough. Because I think that's 55 right there. Food's ready. Oh, shoot, you right. I completely forgot I threw that in there. Hey, guys, welcome to the stream. In case you'd like to get your chats removed from the live chat, make sure you talk. Exactly. You guys want to have your messages removed because you're using words that I don't even know what they are? Make sure to leave a comment. Bro started talking professionally when he found out there's 28 people watching. I'm not talking professional. I just gotta lock in every once in a while, you know. I've gotta take this seriously. If this is gonna be a job one day, it's not. I don't plan on it becoming a job one day. But if it's gonna become a job one day, I gotta take things seriously, and I gotta get down to business when business time comes. You know what I mean? When it's business time, it's business time. When it's casual time, it's casual time. And when I'm doing my recap, that's business. It's a business keeping people up to date on... Oh, shoot, I just dropped my phone. It is business when I'm catching people up on what's going on. You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? It still shows 9 likes for me. You say that it shows 10 now. They're really trying to keep me humble. Shit, they did not be able to stream till the end. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, hey, at least you in college, dude. Getting things done, you know what I mean? Actually building a life. A career and whatnot. Bro, we'll have schizophrenia. Dude, I already have that. Like, that... Obviously. Anytime I don't have people in stream, dude, and I'm just talking to myself, I feel like I'm schizo, because I'm just sitting here like... You guys having a good time? I'm having a great time. We don't build a life here. No, we do not. Not in ARK Survival Evolved. In one of my streams, you can have a life. I don't mind you guys having lives. But in ARK Survival Evolved, no sir. How did you imprint? I just whistled follow on you. Okay, well I guess I accidentally imprinted him. That kind of sucks. What? Where did you come from? Are you the imprinted one? Yeah, what was your mom? The 183. Okay, so Ferrari was your mom. Ferrari has, yeah, the 7700 HP. Okay, so that one I'm going to have breeding with Vector then. Trying to get that health stat and that melee stat. And then, what's the other one named? Hunter is going to be breeding with Ferrari over here. Yeah, that sounds about right. We build traumas. We build depression. Exactly. He had like 350 tames. For those of you who are new to the stream and don't know Courage, I've talked to him quite a few times. He had a hardcore world where he hadn't ascended yet. 840 days into stream, or into, not into stream, into his save file, he lost everything because a Tuso grabbed his Mosa and glitched him inside the wall, and it was game over. And that was inside of the artifact of the Cunning Cave. It was an Alpha Tuso, actually. So, absolute BS, and he lost everything. I corrected myself. Don't worry, Courage. But yeah, lost everything after 840 days, dude. That's an insane amount of time to spend in a single world. I couldn't. That's like perfection in Stardew Valley level of commitment. I genuinely cannot get into it that much. Ronaldo versus Messi. I don't know either of them. I have heard their names before. So I'm going to say... hold on. Hold on. I'm going to grab a coin. Really. Oh, I have my coin jar right here. Okay. Heads is Ronaldo. Tails is Messi. Messi. Messi is the better of the two, I think. Fate has spoken. That might be a hot take, but hey. I trust the coin with my very life. Not watching me anymore. Dude, it was the coin. It was the coin, not me. Bro will flip himself on bed and call it tails. No, 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 I flipped the coin, I promise. Wait, was I picking up 1 stone or 2 stone? 1 stone, okay. For some reason, my brain was like, wait, did I just pick up 2 stones? Like, I had a multiplier of 2? But no. I'm just... That's the schizophrenia. If I trust it with my life, then flip to see if I will die in ARK tomorrow. Bet. Freaking bet. Where the flip is it? There it is. Okay. Heads I live, tails I die tomorrow in ARK. Oh shoot, I dropped it. Okay, tails I die. I got heads. I literally got heads, dude. Suck it. Let's freaking go. No, I said heads I live. Heads I live. Oh, he said heads you die. Okay. Using that No. I set the stipulation. That means we had inconclusive results. Hold on. I'm changing it, okay? I'm doing it again. Heads I die. Heads I die. Dang, I got heads. Okay. Listen. Fate does have a say. Fate does have a say. However, you must say that we make our own fates. You know what I mean? So, ultimately, who's to say what really happens? You know? You know what I mean? I gotta end the run. No. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this to this run to the grave, wherever that may be. If I'm dying tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna die in tomorrow's stream. I'm not gonna end myself early. I gotta die with honor. For the glory. I'm getting really freaking bored. I think I'm gonna go tame a Yudi or a Daedon. Probably a Daedon, honestly. But for that, I'm gonna want a trap. I'ma hop off now. Only before you die tomorrow. Glory is for those who die fighting, not running. Exactly. Glory is for those who die fighting. And I'm gonna die fighting if it's the last thing I do. As in, like, when I die. Such a retarded way of saying that. I can't even speak sometimes. I need more stone. Yo, sometimes I say things and I don't even know where it's going. Last thing you do is remove your chats from stream. No. If my stream is, or if my run is going to die tomorrow, I'll keep your chats up, because at the end of the day, who's gonna watch the last video of a dead stream? You know, it's not like anything you say is gonna be said. You know what I mean? So I have no reason to silence you. Censorship is only an effective tool if the thing being censored is going to be seen by many people. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. Can I jump into my compound? Ow. But I can. I think I'm understanding. I think I'm speaking pretty wisdom stuff. Pretty wise things. If the thing being censored is only me. No. Do a coin flip for the hardcore series itself. Heads if it continues once you die now. Tails if it ends once you die now. That you'll not be able to exploit this infinite content glitch. Alright, guys. For all the marbles. Insomniac is Ark Survival Deathless. I don't know what those censors are supposed to say, but hey, that's not me. Trust me, that's not me censoring. I'm not doing the censoring. Alright, so heads is if I die, I continue. Tails is if I die, it's done. It's a tails, but I trust it. I trust in the process that even if I do die, we still go. We still go. Even if it is a failure of an attempt, it is not a failure so long as we die trying. You know what I mean? We make our own fate. It's just that fate can be calculated sometimes only when it benefits me. Bro's an afterlife believer. Hell yeah. But hear me out. You still die. Thoughts? So like, what you're saying is that if I die, I will still die? Or like, if I do it again, I still die? I'm confused, Cheap. Are you saying that that if I die, I'm dead? Because yeah, if I die, I'm dead. That's usually how that works. But maybe I'm misunderstanding. My brain is kind of... I'm going schizo right now, dude. That's a lot of die. Exactly. That is, in fact, a whole lot of die. You're already dead, you just don't know it yet? I don't know. Maybe. For all we know, this is like... What I'm doing right now is like... Have you guys ever heard the theory that we're all like reliving our... Like, we're all reliving our life? Because that whole like... The brain goes through everything in life once it's like dying. What if we, as we exist, it's just a recollection of our... You know, our life that we have already lived, and so everything already kind of exists. Have y'all ever heard that? I don't know how true that is. I doubt it's true personally. But like, I think it's an interesting idea. You know what I mean? Oh, Vox, you out of here, dude? Well, have a good night, man. Hope to see you in another stream here pretty soon. Yeah, have a good one. It actually makes sense, because first we did the coin flip for only this run, and it said you'll die, and now we did the same for this whole series, and even according to that, you die. So maybe it's destined to be tomorrow. It is very possible. But I have faith, I have trust, and I have a whole lot of pixie dust that I will succeed. Might as well control your own fate and die now. Hey, listen. I have control of my fate. Even if that means the control that I have is controlling that I don't have control. For instance, if I decide that I want to die in a maelstrom, I have full control of myself sailing into said maelstrom. But once I get there, I don't control the death itself. All I control is putting myself wherever it is that I don't have control. So the argument that I'm making is by taking control, I am also not taking control. But by not taking control, I am taking control. Is that a gay quote? Which one? He is sus. How am I sus? What's gay about that? What's gay about that? I'm confused. Tomorrow is... Oh, I have to catch up on a couple of chats. As your god, you can confirm you are not my god. As your god's god, I can confirm too. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Tomorrow is not the day just after today. Tomorrow is the upcoming future. That sounds pretty philosophical. That does sound pretty dang philosophical. Bro is making his own philosophical dilemmas and getting himself tricked. I'm not getting myself tricked. I'm actually a pretty deep thinker. I'm a thoughtful guy. I think a lot of things. I think a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. Only real G's know what that's from. But yes, I think a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. I don't believe you have a girlfriend. Show me. No. She goes to a different school, okay? Actually, different college. I need to specify. In today's day and age, really bad joke to make, but in today's day and age, I have to clarify. Oh, the pixie quote. That's the gay one? You see, I would have interpreted it more as like pixie dust is like cocaine. Because I've heard it referred to as pixie dust. Nah, bro, you are messed up. You ain't taking that back. I did take it back, okay? I did take it back. Jeez. No. No, don't call him. No. I'm innocent, I swear. Is she playing ARK 2? No, I think she's asleep. Trust me, please. Trust me. Actually, she's probably not asleep if I'm being completely honest. I am not Diddy. I am not Diddy. No, 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 no. Wait. I didn't say none of that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm getting bullied by 2 people in chat. That's wild. It is pretty dang wild. You know what I really need to do one of these days? Is I need to read the terms and conditions. 43 people watching me get bullied. Exactly. But I really need to like read through the terms and conditions. I need to figure out what's like absolutely like unacceptable to say according to YouTube, because I don't want to say nothing that's unacceptable. Anyone who knows me in real life, I don't think often when I say things. I know that's a disaster to happen, especially when it comes to content creation. But yeah, maybe there's like a terms and conditions or terms of service or something that lists that kind of crap. That might actually be useful to read. I never read terms and conditions. Roblox supports Diddy. That's very possible. With the kind of nonsense that Roblox has been doing, dude, that is very possible. If we keep ourselves away from situations which can get ourselves killed until we get ourselves into a situation that we cannot, as you said, then what about those who knew all the... Wait, what? Then what about those who knew all the possibilities? Hold on. My brain is like stuttering. So... Roblox supports Diddy. ARK likes Roblox. Okay, wait. Where does ARK like Roblox? Where is that connection coming from, Cheap? I don't understand where that connection is coming from. I don't think this is a very logical, philosophical conversation. I think this is propaganda. I think this sounds more akin to propaganda. But back up. I'm still trying to process the the situations thing. That might be it. Oh, shut up, dude. This is actual propaganda. Unbelievable. I need to like. I need to do something. I need to learn from like politicians how they handle these kinds of accusations. Because man. Well, I mean, I think the answer to how politicians handle it is just lying about it. I don't know, actually. Bro is stuttering. This is the proof. No. No. I'm not stuttering. I'm thinking. It's soundproof. Is that the term that you use? When something is like solid, it's soundproof? Ooh, alpha. Or is that not an... Oh no, that is an alpha. Oh my gosh. Wait, is that 2 alpha raptors? Yeah, that's 2 alpha raptors. That's horrifying. 2 alpha raptors. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. I'm actually kind of in a tight spot right now. I'm out of stamina, so I can't fly away, and I've got 2 alpha raptors. Okay, this is actually kind of scary. Jokes aside, uno momento. One second, guys. 1 second. That's actually, like, really freaking scary. 1 second. I will catch up with chat in just a moment. I am playing with fate right now. They are going to come this way, but hopefully I get some stamina. What the hell was that? Was that... What level was that? He was dealing 149 damage. An 85 and a 45. Really? Okay, my nerves are up a little bit because that was actually kind of horrifying. What the hell? Well, if Cheap's gay, you're not banning him because he gives you content. Does that mean you are consuming gay content? What? I don't... What? Y'all are gonna give me a headache. Bro, you've killed 5 alphas. Does this look like an alpha killing RG stat? Only 5,000 health and a primitive saddle? Plot twist, I'm gay. But yeah, we are transforming Insomniac into a makeup tutorial channel. Please no. Please no. I'm not James Charles. Please no. That's the only makeup channel that I actually know the name of. Oh, there's also that one. What was it called? That chick. Is she a makeup channel? The, is it like Rosa something? Wait, no, she does cooking. There are, now I'm actually kind of taking this as a challenge. Can I name any? Because I don't think I can. Rosanna Pansino, that's who I was thinking of, but I'm pretty sure she's a cooking channel now that I think about it. I don't need that. But I am not going to be gay. I'm not going to do makeup channel. I have girlfriend. Trust me. Just trust me on this, guys. Trust me. Even Christopher Nolan would take a hot minute contemplating this chat. Dude, the kind of big brain conversations we have in these chats are pretty wild. My blanket's getting really freaking hot. Oh, that's why. I have a heated blanket. It was a Christmas gift. And it's nice, but sometimes you accidentally hit the button because it's built into the blanket for whatever the reason. For whatever reason, and so I'm just sitting here, and all of a sudden I start sweating. Are they gay? You're gay until your girlfriend stops playing ARK 2. She's not playing ARK 2. She doesn't even play video games. I was hoping to find a Daedon, but it's too hot. It's too cold. Are they gay? I don't know. I don't know any. Like, obviously, I can only name James Charles. And honestly, I don't know if he is gay. I've heard so many differing things on that subject. I genuinely could not tell you. So, is any makeup channel, like, are makeup channels gay? I can't say yes or no, because the only one that I do know is James Charles, and I hear both. So, is that the case? I don't know, man. I personally don't know. Estoy estúpido. No entiendo. Those are like the 5 words that I know in Spanish. If you die due to prophecy from a coin flip proposed by a gay person, does that mean you got gay? What is that sentence? What actually is that sentence? What is that? Y'all don't understand. Y'all are giving me, like, late stage dementia. Like, I am confused. Coin flip to see if ARK will make you gay. Alright. Heads, I'm safe. Tails, it makes me gay. Oh, frick, I dropped the coin. Heads, let's go. I'm safe. Fate has saved me this time around. Let's go. So if your tongue can speak Spanish and so can Cheap's, does that mean both of you share the same tongue? Can Cheap's tongue speak Spanish? That's my first question. And second question, why does that mean we share the same tongue? I don't understand how us being able to speak Spanish collectively means that we share the same tongue. I mean, if you want to say sharing the same tongue as in we share it in the same language, then that means that we all share the same tongue because we're all speaking English to each other. We're the same person, he's just chatting on an alt account. That's pretty meta. That's pretty dang meta. Because not only does that have to be true, but also I would be admitting to you that I would be chatting on an alt account, but I'd still be referring to myself in the third person while saying that. That's pretty dang meta. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just like mother tongue, so there definitely has to be gay tongue too. I don't know, dude. It very well could be. I'm not an expert on the matter, so that very well could be the case. I genuinely would not know. Holy crap. Oh. For like a half second, it said that there was 50 current viewers. Y'all, the highest I've ever had in like one stream was like 25 people. I'm almost at 50. It said I hit 50 for like half a second, but this is pretty dang, like this is crazy. I'm actually really stoked to see that. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe everybody's just like excited to see some caving. You know what I mean? Why to be an expert when you can be a gay spurt? What? What? What does that even mean? Trolling gives you views. Exactly. Infinite content glitch. That's what I'm saying. Some trolling, not caving. I know. I named the episode Head First into Caves, and then I just don't head into a cave, and instead I'm just talking to you guys while you troll. That's the peak. That's peak content. Infinite viewer glitch. Exactly. Guys, we figured it out. And as soon as I can get monetized, I'll get you guys in on that. So we can make bank. Because obviously that's exactly what's going on. I hear view, or it does for me, all because of me. I hear view farmer. Well, thank you, Cheap. You are the greatest view farmer I've ever had. You both are the greatest view farmers I have ever had. He's lying. I am lying. You're right. Cheap, you know me so well. Bro's going to ditch us. Okay, I'm not gonna ditch you. I'm not just gonna like disappear. But share the money? No. I can't even make money. Because it requires what? 3,000 views before I could even have like a membership that people can pay for once a month, and then another like 4,000 views. No, not 4,000 views. 4,000 watch hours. 3,000 watch hours, then 4,000 watch hours. And it has to be within 90 days. Like, that's crazy. So if you head into a cave where mostly gay players go, does that make you bear gay rills? Yes. Yes, Courage. I'm gonna say yes to that one, actually. Why? I don't know, but I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna steal your $2 that you're going to make from this stream. I'm making $2 from this stream? Dude, that's awesome. Since when? Where do I get those $2 from? Because I want $2. $2 is enough to buy a Coke from Circle K. That's enough to refill my 35-ounce Yeti full of Coca-Cola. Because it's $109 after tax. It shows I have 52. It shows on for me that I've got 55, which is even more nuts. I don't know where the heck everybody's coming from. I usually have like at most 5 people most streams, but hey, the more the merrier. You know what I mean? I'm still naked. There we go. We got gay Insomniac before GTA 6. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Not anymore. You forgot I'm taking it. Oh. That's right. You did say you were going to take it. But I don't have anything for you to take, though. I don't have any money for you to take in the first place. So where... Are you just, like, swiping that from my wallet? I don't even have $2 in my wallet. I think I have less than $2 in general. I think I'm broke. She will continue the viewers grind from now on. Gotta go. Oh, you stayed 10 minutes over, dude. Come on. My goodness. But dude, Karash, it was awesome to have you in chat, dude. Always love talking to you. Enjoy college, man. Whatever the hell you're doing. I imagine it's like a class or something. Dude, you have a good time. I don't want your money. Why don't you want my money? What's wrong with my money? Suddenly it's not good enough? What's that all about? Pause, never mind. Oh, are you gonna continue this conversation next time you're here with Courage? Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, gaying. No. I'm not gonna be dying or gaying tomorrow, okay? I'm actually gonna be pretty dang straight tomorrow, let me tell ya. Me and my girlfriend. I don't even know what that means. This guy's got like another 7 minutes until he's fully grown. I might just sit here and wait it out. Take care, Courage. You have a good... Well, for me, it's gonna be have a good night. For you, it's gonna be have a good day. So, have a good day, good night-ish, somewhere around there. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Kira's lying. What do you mean he's lying? Where did he lie? You should make sure for your girlfriend, maybe it's cheap impersonating as her. Did y'all ever see that meme? That's like the scene from Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man, and he kisses what's her face? I've never seen the Spider-Man movies, but he kisses the character that Zendaya plays, and then they edit it so that it like transforms into Mysterio. He's like, haha, you're gay now. Or something stupid like that. That's cheap. That's what Courage is saying cheap is. Sleep tight. It's afternoon here. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Have a good day and then sleep tight later. Because when it's day for me, it's going to be nighttime for you. So, because I'm not going to be able to say sleep tight and don't let the bugs bite, I'm saying it now preemptively. Just as like a fair warning to you, you know? That's how it works. It's like the Truman Show, you know? Good morning if I don't ever see you again. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, or whatever the heck he says. Something along those lines. You know, it's like a preemptive kind of a deal. You know what I mean? Or maybe you are impersonating as your girlfriend and she was impersonating as you and you're the real insomniac. What? This is some like Sharknado level lore dropping, dude. I haven't seen lore this crazy since Sharknado. If anybody's seen the movies, they completely understand what I'm saying. Yeah, afternoon, gay evening, gay night. All of it gay. Oh my gosh. That actually scared me. I am going to be schizo after this, and it's your fault. Both of your fault. I'm gonna be in like a mental hospital, straight jacketed in a white cushion padded room. Because just talking to myself, they keep calling me gay. They keep calling me gay. I'm not gay. I have a girlfriend. I'm not gay. But guys, it is almost time for caving. The name of the episode is Caving, and it's almost time for caving. Let's freaking go. Oh yeah, you said earlier, Cheap. Let the coin decide your fate. What is the coin deciding my fate for? I forgot to ask. Because I can flip the coin, but I need to know what it's for. That sounds gay. If you have the mindset to hear it as something that sounds gay, it very well could just sound gay. You know what I mean? Those aren't bad stats. I wish it was better, but they're not bad. And then I need some grappling hooks. I'm gonna focus up for just a second. Um, 5 should be enough. There we go. Exactly what a gay person would say. Hey. Stop. I'm not gay. Actually, I think a gay person would say that they are gay. Wouldn't they? Unless it's like a closeted gay, in which case they probably wouldn't say that. I don't know the logistics of it. I'm not myself gay, so maybe I am wrong, for all I know. But hey, man. I'm doing my best to understand. No, I'm not gay. Exactly. That's basically my argument. It's nuh-uh. And I think nuh-uh is a pretty dang fair argument. All right. Here's our Thyla. Did I get this explorer node up here at the top of the hill? I think I did already. Because I think I grabbed it on my RG, right? Yeah. Okay. Are there any nearby explorer notes? Explorer map. ARK. The island. We're gonna hide all except for dossiers and explorer notes. All right. So closest one to me is going to be. Do I have Procoptodon dossier? Megalania. Okay, I do not. Cool. So Procoptodon is 72.3, 78.16. I just want to get this out of the way. I want him to have an explorer note before I go in there so I can get as many levels as I can from the first few creatures. Or just anything in general that I run into. I need to go south. Need to go over here. Wait, where's this thing at? Oh, I passed it. $72.3. This is 72.3. And then 78.1, which was this way. Oh, there it is. Let's grab the one south of me, the Trudon. Do I have Trudon? I do not. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's a Trudon right there. $74, $78. 74.9. 78.82. This one. There it is. That's probably enough to get the cave started. Let's do massive first. Just because I'm right here by it. So anyways. 54 propellant, no one is chatting. I assume you meant people. Yeah. 54 people, no one chatting. It's all good. At least you're here, Chief. If you don't chat, that's kinda gay. That sounds like a very insightful thing, Cheap. So guys, if you don't want to be gay, you should totally be chatting right now. And remember, it was him that said it, not me. Wait. I just realized I went and grabbed Explorer notes so that way he can have the Explorer buff, and now he can't even fit into the cave. I've got to cryopod him, and when I cryopod him and put him back in there, he's not even going to have the buff. That's so stupid. This thought is backed up by science. I'm inclined to believe that. I feel like if anyone would know, it's sheep. You know what I mean? So 100% guy. I want to see some chats. is pretty dang quiet. It's all good. I can have a conversation with one person. It doesn't have to be more than one person. Right, Cheap? Right, Cheap? We can have a conversation, right? Right? Unless your goal is to stop having conversation with me by getting other people to have conversation. Maybe that is what it is. Oh gosh. I'm getting a little bit low. What do you mean if anybody knows it would be cheap? Because you said yourself earlier that you were gay. You admitted to it. That's not me saying it. That's you saying it. I trust the one that says it, you know what I mean? You did say that, right? I'm not schizo. I don't think I'm schizo. Nuh-uh. Dang, I guess he didn't say it. No proof. Except for the fact that everything that you've said thus far has been chat logs. And everything recorded. And streamed live on YouTube. Just forgetting, you know, that little fact for a moment. You won't pin it in chat. You're right, I won't pin it in chat. That sounds like a lot of work, honestly. Oh, message deleted? Well, now you telling me that your message is deleted is admitting that the message did exist. So the only way to actually, like, guarantee that nobody looks back at what was said and can extrapolate that it happened is by deleting your message that says that you deleted your message. And then just pretending like it never happened. But you won't do that. I just heard a bat the second I flew away. That was really scary. Messages deleted by cheap. Exactly. You're the one who would benefit the most from deleting. What the flip? Oh, this was a really successful first cave run. Just need to get out of here alive. This right here is kind of the main gist of all the caves moving forward. It's just kind of me running in and running out. I'm lying, that's fake. You know what? You know what? I will trust that whoever's watching this after the fact can tell that it happened. I think they'll be able to extrapolate. I think they're gonna be able to scientifically work their way to that assessment scientifically. Am I just speaking words right now? Yes, I am. do want that. I do want that. I didn't want everything. Throw away all the garbage for a sec. There we go. Message was successful. The fact that you keep on telling me that the message is deleted, I think gives the vibe that that message existed. You know what I mean, cheap? You're not making this look good for yourself by repeating that you deleted the message that said that, or you deleted your message saying that you were gay. I think you're making yourself look more guilty. I'm not gonna lie. That's just a observation. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. Anyways, let's go to Hunter's Cave now. So I think I'm gonna do Hunter's Cave. From there, I'm gonna hit the Pack Cave, and then continue north towards Clever Cave. Well, actually, I don't know if I want to head up in that general direction without an RG. That's kind of a scary thought. Because I'd have to either run through the redwoods or run around the redwoods in Microraptor infested territory. So I'm not too sure on that one. Yeah, you just got an X-Raptor fully imprinted in 2 mutations. Awesome, dude. Sounds really freaking cool. What level did it tame out at? Also, I don't recognize your name, dude. Welcome to the stream. If you have been to the stream and I just don't recognize you, I apologize. $221. That is pretty dang good. That's at least... Well, no. A perfect tame would be... Sorry, not 221, 321. Oh, okay. Okay, that one's even better. I was about to say 221. That's like a perfect tame. A perfect tame level 145, maybe 140. That's still pretty dang good. But yeah, 321. That honestly, that's a whole lot better. And on an X-Raptor, Raptors really benefit from the X boost because of that damage resistance. Because they're so flippin' squishy, dude. Of course, it takes away a little bit of their... I think it takes away a little bit of their damage, if I remember correctly. It's slight damage reduction in incoming and outgoing. They benefit a lot from the incoming damage reduction because they're squishy as hell, and then outgoing damage that doesn't actually hinder them that much because most of their buffs come from the pack boost, and the pack boost more than compensates for it. But that sounds pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I have a command to override the max level 150. Oh, I got you. I know Syntac does that when he plays. Or at least he used to. I'm not sure if he still does, but he had it like increments of levels, 6 levels. And so he had like a max level of 180 or something like that. I actually had to go in the settings and override it to set it to 150 because for some reason it wasn't... even though I had the check mark for override max difficulty to set it to 150, it just wasn't working. That's just it's been a bug for forever. I actually have to go into the game settings and adjust it. Yours is outrageous. How high is yours? What is considered outrageous to you? You can get 300 plus some wild ones. Oh. Gosh dang. Oh, and Megalania. I did not think ARK rose through. One second, oh, he died. Okay. But yeah, max level 300 plus. That's nuts. So max level 300 by itself, that's level increments of what? Not 10. Well, no, yeah, it would be 10. Because level increments of 5 is 150. So yeah, level increments of 10 would be 300. And so you're having increments of more than 10. That is pretty dang crazy, actually. I used to play like that. I think I had levels up in like the thousands at one point, but it was back in ye olden days when I would be playing those like overhaul mods, you know, Primal Fears, like the main one, or like one of the biggest ones right now. I don't know if it's one of the biggest ones right now. It's one of the biggest ones semi-recently. But this was back when I used to play a bunch of Anunnaki Genesis, which is a really freaking good mod. Well, good for the time. Nowadays, it just doesn't hold up, but it was good for the time. I don't see any movement. I'm just gonna book it. You might change it to 1,000 plus. I mean, if you're willing to, you know, have to do the grind. Because honestly, the worst part about it is the grind. Since you have to have higher quality gear, you do get that kind of stuff from loot crates and whatnot, but if you're unlucky, you get yourself something really good, but in a blueprint, you're spending, you know, 5,000 plus metal on a single, you know, long neck rifle or something. And unless you have a stack mod, there's some things that you literally cannot craft just because of, you know, weight, or just because of how much can be stored in like a single what's it called, in a single smithy. Like, it's ridiculous like how settings get. I have absolutely no idea what you... Oh, you're still going. Cheap, I have absolutely no idea what you're saying. That looks like the chatter's equivalent of like having a stroke. That very well could be what's going on, and you're letting me know that you're having a stroke. I don't know, man. I tweaked my settings to be almost invincible. ARK is pretty fun to play like that. Every once in a while, what I'll do is I'll Just give myself like a stupidly powerful bow or something. I'll just run around killing whatever. It's fun. Sometimes you gotta play ARK where you're just stupidly powerful. It is really satisfying. Someone call the ambulance. Oraduso Tictus. That one sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Okay, that one's got you gay in it. That's he's trying to send subliminal messages. I just realized that marker's in a really bad spot. I can't really follow it to find the cave. Yeah, it's over here, isn't it? It's up against this back wall. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. Cheap having a stroke or something. Very well could be. Might be cheap language. Bro, cheap very well could have a language. What language does cheap speak? He speaks cheap. 63 people. Holy shit, you're right. I stopped paying attention. That is actually pretty dang crazy. Bro has more than Dream. I don't know how many Dream has. But dude, if I have more than Dream, that's pretty sick. Whee! Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Welcome everybody to the stream. It's awesome seeing this many people. This is way more than this is like almost triple the, well, not almost triple. If my highest was like 25, this is like, why am I getting stuck on a crystal? Dude, can I like, can I like, can't, well, that's annoying. I guess I can't. Okay. As I was saying, top competitor. I don't think I'm any competitor of Dream. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Dream's got me pretty dang beat in terms of viewers. But yeah, this is... That's a bad... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that on my own. So I guess we're waiting 2 minutes. But yeah, this is more than 2 times. Not quite 3 times, but pretty dang close to 3 times. You're trying to find an X-Spino, but you can't find... Where are X-Spinos? That's in the bog biome, isn't it? I forget. Yeah, that sounds like it's something that would be in the bog. I don't know enough about it. I mean, when he's not live, maybe. I mean, that's fair. I mean, when he's not live, I can imagine he doesn't have that many live viewers. You got a fair point there. I'm not falling asleep, I'm just falling asleep. Where... I guess that is kind of an invasive question. I was about to say, where in the United States are you? Because I'm pretty sure you've said that you're American. I forget, like, what time zone you are, though. I won't ask you where you live. I'll ask you what's your time zone, because it's 12:40 for me, which means at the earliest it's 11:40 for you. At the latest, it's like 2:40. That's pretty dang late. You found a level 2 ugly brown color one? Yeah. Yeah, we don't vibe with that. No, I shouldn't have gone this way. Supposed to go the other way. Yeah, see. I ended up just looping back around here anyways. I actually made it over here pretty easily, actually. I do need to get a parachute. I should have... Oh, yeah, there's creatures over there. Okay. Protect me. Snap, crackle, pop. Well, guess what? What? You found a level 330. That's not bad. I don't know if you have the tranquilizers for that thing. I guess that's another thing that really bothers me about high level stuff is that tranquilizing takes, you know, an arm and a leg to tranquilize anything. You can hardly get anything done because everything just takes a million tranks, or you need a stupidly powerful, like I said, a long neck or a crossbow or something. I was hoping there's some trees in here so I can grab some thatch so I can parachute over there. But there might not be. I might just have to... Grappling hooks work too, but I'm pretty sure this works. Yeah, if I'm extra careful. There we go. 400 shakes with ascended rifle with 745. Yeah, that should do it. But yeah, that's the kind of nonsense that it takes to get anything done with high levels. So that's part of the... Like, I do think that high levels is fun. Like, it's really the dopamine hit when you've got the freaking, you know, couple thousand damage appearing every bite. Like, you know, it's good. You know, it's fun. It's enjoyable. But at the same time, it's so much more of a grind. And sometimes it feels like that's the only thing that it really adds. Not much difficulty, just grind. Sometimes it feels like all that really matters is so long as you do the grind to get the right equipment, then you can actually have like a fun time with those big numbers. Otherwise, it's just going to take you 20 years. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm not going to do that. Really stupid idea. Here we are. Oh wait, I wasn't able to get this guy in here, so I gotta do this again. Dang it! I gotta wait 5 minutes before I can even leave the cave. That's so lame. All right, guys. So I guess we're just chilling for 5 minutes. Holy Mary! It does 1,000 damage wild. Are you taming a Spinosaurus or a freight train? What kind of damage is that? I mean, it makes sense. It's still just an insane amount of damage. There we go. ARK loved me. ARK loves all of us. Everyone who plays the game, ARK loves. and would totally not screw over. I'm just gonna chill here and hopefully I don't get seen by anything by the nearby swamp. No, my friend. ARK is not anybody's friend. It is especially not my friend, considering how many attempts I have put into this hardcore playthrough. Oh, you mean ARK does not love your friend? The max level he found was a level 12. That's ridiculous. Wait, so max level 12. What is your level increments? Now I'm just confused. So you said level 2, level 330, and level 12. You must have a mod then. Because level increments, there's only 36 total increments, I think. Is it 36? I thought it was 36. Maybe I'm wrong. No, there should be 30. No, there's 36 for wyverns and drakes. Sorry. There's 30 level increments. So, considering you have a level 2 and a level 330, that means you'd have to have 155 increments. No, not 155. What's 330 divided by 2? That's 150 plus 15. 165. 165 level increments. That's way too much. No, I play single and my level cap is 300 plus. For him, it's 180. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were... Okay, that makes sense. You're not playing with your friend. I was like, dude, I don't understand where the logic is there, but okay, that makes sense. What are the level increments on your server? Like on your single player? Would it be like... It has to be above 10. Because 10 gets you to 300. That's about it. I should not go into the redwoods. I'm thinking about it. I really shouldn't. Oh, level increments of 11. Okay. So if that's the case, then yeah, level 330 is actually going to be your max level. Because, yeah, it's 30... There are 30 increments. If you have 30 increments at level 11, or at 11 levels each increment, yeah, you should have 330. Yeah, so if you have a level 330 Spino, then that's a max level. That's pretty dang good, dude. We love seeing that. Is Genesis affected by the stupid level thingamawhatsit? Like the island has like more low levels than high levels. Does that map have it too? Because I thought I remembered reading somewhere that it's actually only the first 4 maps that have it. So the island to extinction have it. But none of the other maps do. I'm not sure. For you, nah. Oh, okay. So I think Genesis 1 and 2 might actually be free from that that rule. Time to force feed it. Hopefully you have a mod or something to instantly starve it. Because at that level, unless you have some little army of Trudons. Unless you have like a really good way of what was I trying to say? Oh, a good taming rate? That's gonna take forever. The lowest you could find was a level 90, no mod, pure vanilla. Oh, then yeah. That's pretty dang lucky. Even for, like, if you're using the unofficial level spread, that is pretty dang lucky. But the official level spread of like the island, Scorched Earth, all of them, that's near impossible. That is impossible. Not, well, yeah. Seemingly impossible, but technically not. Statistically impossible, I'll say that. Improbable? I swear there's a word for it. But you get what I'm saying. Like, the chances of getting struck by lightning 3 times and winning the lottery in the same day type of a luck. Like, technically, yes, it's possible. But to say that it's like that it'll ever happen to anybody, you're probably wrong. You know what I mean? I don't know how to say that. I don't know. You were lowered the food setting. Oh, okay. So you just made it so that the wild dinos insta-starve. That is a good way of circumventing the that particular problem. It'll starve in just a few minutes. That's actually really nice. Compy's in a cave. Explorer note. Oh, bats. I'm always ready, my guy. You sound ready. You got everything planned out. For every difficulty that you might face, you've got a stat buffed or something. You've got something going on to fix it. Snakes in the walls. Snake came out of the wall. There we go. BRB. Gotcha, dude. How long have I been streaming for? I like to stream for about 3 hours or so. It's been 2:20. Dude, I am so on pace right now. I might actually be ahead of pace. I might finish all my caves before while I have like some time to kill. Which is kind of crazy to think about because that never happens. Most of the time I'm usually pretty rushed. Like for that stupid Rex. Oh, and I got rabies. Well, that's lovely. Just gotta watch my health. But yeah, usually by the time I finish, I'm like, oh shoot, I wish I had a little more time. But I guess not this time around. This time around, I'm efficient as hell. Why is he running? Oh my gosh. Well, that right there is all the artifacts that I need for the broodmother, actually. Oh, that's right there. So I've got all the artifacts that I need for broodmother. I'm missing artifact of the brute and artifact of the devourer. I'm gonna go get the devourer now here in a sec. And then for dragon, I do need to do strong and I need to do immune. But I already have cunning from episode 2. If you guys are new to the stream, first of all, welcome. It's really nice to have you guys. But episode 1 was kind of getting things set up, you know, getting myself ready for the adventure ahead. Episode 2, I got myself the artifact of the cunning. If you guys want to watch that, I definitely would recommend watching that, because getting artifact of the cunning of all artifacts that early was pretty dang crazy. That's episode 2. But for those that don't want to watch it, basically the plan was sprint to the very end with a Sarco. And that's exactly what I did. I contracted rabies twice. Really? Okay. But I ran to the very end with a Sarco. The Sarco is pretty dang fast. Much faster than I thought he would be. So I was able to get from the beginning all the way to the end, grab the artifact, and get back without dying. I won't say it wasn't close, but I did get to the end and then back to the entrance without dying. So I already have cunning artifact. Episode 3, I tamed up my Rexes, which are now breeding. Hey, welcome back, dude. But yeah, I have my Rexes. Well, they're not breeding right now. They were, I had my 2nd generation maturing. Once they're fully matured, then I should be able to breed those with the parents, and I should get my Rexes pretty dang quick. Why was that so laggy? Because it was loading in the world. When you enter a cave, it loads the cave. So there's a little lag spike there, and then once you go inside the cave, it unloads the world. So then that way, all of the CPU could be working on loading the cave. CPU, it wouldn't be GPU. So yeah, I think it is CPU or RAM. So that all the attention of the computer hardware can focus on loading the cave itself. And then after it's done loading the cave, after it loads the cave, as you're leaving, it unloads the cave and reloads the world. Something like that. Something along those lines. James White, Welcome to the stream, dude. Let's go. I just finished my Skylord cave myself. Awesome, dude. Skylord, that's a fun one. It's not easy, but it's not difficult. I think it, personally to me at least, I think it's fun. I think it's a fun one, but by no means like an easy or particularly easy or particularly difficult. But dude, congrats on getting from beginning to end. I don't like how you're on foot for the whole thing, but that is the unique challenge of it. Do I use cheats? No, I do not. I don't even like using gamma because I think that at nighttime you should be blind. Oh, wolves. I don't have the same mentality as like some YouTubers or streamers do. I'm in Frozen Tooth. It's way too cold for me here. But they will use gamma and stuff for content, so that way they can actually like see and the viewers can see. I'd rather you guys not see. What the hell is gamma? Gamma 3. This is gamma. If I go gamma 4, look at how much I can see. And like, yes, it's nice, I guess. Like, we can see just fine. But the point of nighttime is that you shouldn't be able to see. You know what I mean? Haha, you cheated. Nuh-uh. It was an example. It was an example. Just like I can go like this. Whoa, I'm flying. Wow. I don't cheat. But yeah, obviously I can type in commands. But do I use them to cheat? No. I don't like using commands. Because even gamma, I think, is kind of takes away from the gameplay. Hi, Alos. I would rather not be able to see and just have that environmental factor as a part of the challenge. You know what I mean? I took the artifact, there was still another in it, so the drop didn't leave and I had the grapple hook to get back up, so I tried to jump around the artifact. It don't let you just fell to your death. Oh, 100%, dude. That ledge, it's so easy to drop down and die. Even if you don't die, you've got to parkour your way back out, you know what I mean? Oh, RIP your corpse. Oh, you did die. Oh, shoot, dude. That don't sound good. Yeah, RIP James. For the little time that I've had him in my streams, he was a good man. I don't know anything about him, but he seemed chill. And what more can you ask of a viewer and a chatter? I'm taking my headset off so I can't hear my game. So if I get jumped by something, that's why. You cheat for mutations. Gasp. It's almost like mutations are so difficult and annoying to get that people have to use commands to get them. I used to do a good amount of mutation breeding, but only when I had mods to like speed up the process. Like anytime I have a mod, it's specifically to get rid of grind. Like I've got, well, obviously S plus, but that one I will argue, like I will allow the argument. I just grabbed materials so I can upgrade my or fix my torch, and then I threw it away before fixing my torch. I'm a genius. But yeah, like when I do use mods, it's like S plus, which they do have some cheaty features like the S plus mutator, that kind of stuff. But there's also one, it's called best eggs that I use. Best eggs is a pretty good one because all you do is if you breed two creatures together, you take the egg, put it in the machine, click make the best egg. You can not only make it so that all the stats have the best stats of the parents, but you could also choose the gender of it. So that way you don't have to do the tedious part of the stat breeding. Yeah, it was okay. I only lost a shotgun and some ammo with a canteen, a fur armor, and a few antidotes and a few health potions. Nothing to cry about. I mean, that is a good amount of stuff, but yeah, it's definitely not the end of the world. It's not a, it's not an end running or a run ending, a run ending loss. 100%. Still sucks. 100%. But yeah, no, that's not run ending at all. I use get egg and I get egg 1520, and it spawns in eggs with mutations. Oh, I got you. Then I get mutations all the time. Makes sense. Yeah, the one that I've for mutation breeding, the one that I've done is just S+, specifically the S+ mutator. I don't know if you know anything about the S+ mutator, but basically it is really expensive, so to some extent it is balanced. But what you gotta do is you gotta put 10 elements in it for a single charge, and it sends out a radiation pulse that causes any eggs to be laid to have a guaranteed mutation in it. And it only lasts for like 2 or 3 minutes, so you can only get like 2 or 3 batches of eggs from it if you have the lowest breeding interval on, like I usually do. But if you don't have the lowest and it's just set to like default or something, then chances are you'll only get like 1 batch of eggs with guaranteed mutations, which I think is fairly balanced. But at the same time, I don't think there is a good way to like really balance something as powerful as mutations, you know? That's something that has to stay rare. Then I breed the mutated dino with another dino, then I get mutations all the time. Yeah. I already read that. I don't know why I read it again. I literally made everything in double before I went in so I could get back no problem. The ammo was more of a pain than anything. Yeah, that much charcoal. If you don't have an industrial grinder or some kind of wood spoiler mod, then yeah, it's just a pain in the butt. Because at least when it comes to the spark powder and the gunpowder, you know, you've got your chem bench to speed up the process. Yeah, it's a lot of flint and a lot of stone, but it's not the end of the world. Flint and stone is one of the first materials you can gather. Oh, shoot. But yeah, that charcoal is really freaking annoying. Especially when you have heaps. Chat, I'm going. Where are you going? Level 100. Oh my gosh, guys, I can get a Titanosaur. Oh, you're leaving. I got you. You're hungry. Dude, I don't blame you. I'm hungry too. I've got a sandwich that I made before the stream started. The bread is stale at this point. It's kind of sad. I thought I would finish it, but I've just been talking this whole time, so I haven't been able to finish my sandwich. Which means I gotta eat a sandwich with stale bread. It's so sad. Pro out. Take care, dude. Have a good night. I don't know if it's nighttime for you, but it's nighttime for me, so good night. I do want to grab this, though. Okay, that's not bad. 215. I mean, the chances of me using it are little to none, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll take all the hide. I don't need that much chitin. There we go. Oh yeah, and I just realized you said shotgun as well. Shotgun ammo is easily the most annoying ammo to make. Again, still not a huge loss, but of all the ammo to lose, shotgun ammo is probably one of the worst ones to lose. Oh, a saber followed me in. 2 sabers followed me in. Oh, lag spike. Well, guys, that was the caving. That was really freaking good, actually. Now all I've got to do is make it home safely. Which I've got to do on foot. And I've got to run through the swamp. Which shouldn't be that bad on a Thyla, honestly. You can run through most obstacles. I can't see anything under the water. I had 100 stack on me. I spent about half with bug repellent. 2 shotties. You're good. Spiders leave you alone. Just gotta get the bats. I thought bug repellent works on bats, no? I thought bug repellent got rid of bats. Or at least deterred bats. Because don't you need bug repellent to tame them? You need bug repellent in a ghillie suit. Or am I thinking of something else? Because I thought it was bug repellent in a ghillie suit to tame, to be able to get close enough to bats to tame them. Maybe I'm just wrong. That's very much a possibility. Oh, Pro back. What's up, Pro? Welcome back. As soon as you gotta pass their way, thereafter you gotta repellent or not. Oh. Okay. So it's like the aggro range still is... It's small, but it's still definitely there for a bat. That makes sense. Because I know in full ghillie and bug repellent, you can make out with a spider, and I don't think they'll attack you. Like, I think it's pretty dang safe if you do that. But bats, yeah, they might still have an aggro range, which would make sense since Skylord is such a small cave. Oh, your dog is having a seizure? Oh shoot, that's not good, dude. Hopefully he stops doing that. I used to have a friend whose dog would have seizures all the time. All you could really, or at least all they could do when that was happening, was just kind of try to comfort him at least through it, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Hopefully he's chilling afterward. .40 fortitude and still winning with fur armor to be safe. Yeah, if you go in with enough med brews, you can usually out heal the cold damage. It's just, you know, you gotta spend med brews on it. That's usually my strategy for getting early game pelts for armor, is to run in on an RG, try to kill like a UT Ranus or two, and just go in with my warmest clothes, which is usually flak, and then chugging med brews. For the most part, it works. It hasn't failed me. But yeah, I don't know what, like, how cold it has to be for your med brews to not, like, be sufficient. Yeah, you can usually out heal most cold damage, from my experience at least. You know, Cheap said something earlier about how he's not falling asleep, he's just falling asleep. I think he lied. I think he is falling asleep. Maybe he is falling asleep, but he's also falling asleep. You know what I mean? He may not be here with us. He might still be adding to the viewer count, but he may not be viewing currently. Honestly, I was so used to running the caves with the Baryonyx, it was easy as fuck, and then you get to the snow one, it's like your newborn baby again. Exactly. Dude, it's both snow caves, honestly. Like, the Skylord artifact, it's not bad. Like, it's not difficult, but it's still just one of those caves where, because it forces you to be on foot, and cryopods are not enough. You know, since you're on foot, you're just terrified of everything. And then you get to Snow Cave, and now for a completely different reason, you can cryopod creatures in there, but now you have to be afraid because everything is level 500 when your max level is 150. You're gonna have max levels that are like in the thousands since you have such high levels, probably. Like that, it's a whole nother layer of fear. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take my headset off because it's hurting my ears again. I need to get a new headset, honestly. This one just came with my microphone, so I've been using it. It's nice, but it's not quite over the ear the way I like it. Because I like it over the ear where it's like I can't feel it touching my ears, not over the ear as in it is like on top of my ears. Because that just sucks. I got jump scared at least twice in there, and the bats don't go down easy in there like the other ones. Exactly. I think my strategy going into it was, for most things, I would creep my way forward, and then as soon as I ran into a creature, I would draw the aggro, book it to the entrance, and then kill it with whatever creature I had outside. I think that's what I did last time I ran the cave. What are you doing with your tail, dude? Tiscla, what the heck? Okay, but yeah, there's my breeders, so they're done. But yeah, no, those caves, they instill a different kind of fear in you. I have 6. I need another. That's not enough, but it'll be good for now. Oh, I need fiber. I'm just gonna keep my headset off at this point. I don't think I'm gonna get jumped by anything. I've got like another 20 minutes to do crap. You can't harpoon your own stuff? I thought you could. I could have sworn that I saw people do that to their own stuff. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I could have swore I've seen people do that to their own stuff. I'm yawning. But yeah, I thought so. Maybe I'm schizo. I imagine if you're, you know, in here saying that, you've done it yourself, or at least you've tried doing it yourself. And if that's the case, then hey, your experience is probably outweighs my ideas of what is true and what's not. I got 4 more coming. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 14 total right now. I'm just gonna throw it in here. Keep it separate from everything else. Y'all, I have too much chitin. What am I missing? Oh, I can make 5 more. If I make 5 more, I have 14, right? Yeah. Oh, that's everything. Well, there we go. I have all my saddles. Maybe on land, but not in water. That's probably true. I think, now that you mention it, I think it was on land when I saw it. When I saw it done. Make a ton of cementing paste. That's what it's for. But honestly, I don't go through that much cementing paste. I know I need to make a chem bench. So I could probably make a bunch for that. Pro is back. What's up, dude? Welcome back again. Your dog just gave birth? Bro, what is going on over there? What the hell? Did you know your dog was pregnant or something? Because that's a pretty wild thing if that just happened out of the blue. Like, congratulations. That's awesome, dude. But what the heck? That is such a wild thing to just come back to. Yeah. You're right, James. I do need a chem bench. I really need one for a gas mask, as well as night vision goggles. Because like I said, I don't like using gamma. So I actually end up using night vision goggles. Some people don't because, you know, gamma exists. But I don't really like it. So you're right, I do definitely need some. But I'm sorry, it's still throwing me off that 1 minute your dog's having a seizure, the next, oh yeah, she gave birth. Like, what is going on in that house? How much do you need? Is it 250 for a chem bench? Yeah, it's 250 for a chem bench. Same, you don't use gamma, you use torches. I just find it more fun. Because like I've said 100 times before, it makes nighttime like an actual threat. You know what I mean? Because when you don't use gamma, it's like nighttime is more of an inconvenience. Whereas it's supposed to be like an environmental danger. You do that, there's no danger. You're just treating it like it is a nuisance. By treating it like a nuisance, it is a nuisance. But if you actually take the time to like appreciate it for the mechanics that it brings about, it is so much more than a nuisance. It's like, it's an actual danger. I need a grinder. I got so much useless ramshackle and apprentice stuff. Dude, I can never invest in it. I will invest in a grinder maybe when I'm on extinction. But anytime I play, I rarely ever get the grinder. You're looking for the dad, so you don't know who the dad is? Or you're just looking for the dad as in like he's somewhere around here, somewhere. Because I'm interpreting it both ways, and I'm kind of scared. Either you don't know where he is, but you do have him, or you don't know who the dad is, and now you're just searching for whoever impregnated the dog. I mean, either way is fine, I guess, but dang. So that's 7,700. This one is, okay, 39. So that's correct. These two I want breeding. Well, not yet, actually. And then I want this one breeding with the other one. And the stat pairings are pretty much the same, just obstacle. Oh, geez. They're basically the exact same, but the opposite. So, if I get a good baby from... Please. If I get a good baby from either of these, then I'll be pretty much done. He's a stray dog, and I will find him. Dude, that's wild. That's actually wild. Is it worth grinding for it to get back resources from all your full shelves? It depends on how much you have. Like I said, I only ever do it when I'm on extinction. And that's only because you get tech gear and stuff. Tech gear and really high quality flak. You get so much metal in return. Like an insane amount of metal in return. You don't ever get that much loot on the island. And so... even if it does eventually add up, I never find it good enough to, like, seek out. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just my failure to understand, but that's just kind of how I see it. I want to hang one of those up, actually. Well, how much does the trophy thing cost? Isn't it like 70 cementing paste or something stupid? 80 cementing paste. Yeah, never mind. I'll do that, you know, in another lifetime. Okay, it's not worth all the resources. I get you. I mean, it very well could be. The issue is you just look at the grinder itself. Like, 3,200 metal is an insane amount of metal, and unless you think that you can get over 3,200 metal in your entire playthrough of grinding stuff, you know, it's just, I don't know if it's worth it. And they only gather, I just looked it up, it's 25% the cost of the resources rounded up, but capped at 100 for each resource. So I don't know what stuff you're grinding, but if it's something that'll give you 100 of each resource, then you're looking at grinding at least 32 items that cost at least 400 metal or something like that. I think that math checks out. It's a ridiculously high amount. I just figured to get that grind all the garbage when you need shit. You have all kinds of building materials. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's useful, but I just don't know if it's, you know, worth the investment. You know what I mean? Chris Query, welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, never mind. That's ridiculous. Exactly. Pro says, guys, I'm witnessing. Okay. I do have to draw the line there. I'm sure it's a perfectly fine thing to say. I'm sure it is a perfectly fine thing to say. However, because of my... I just want to be careful. I just want to be careful. I understand. It's probably okay. Better safe than sorry, I believe. And I do apologize. I understand. Your house is cursed. I totally understand what you're saying, where you're coming from. Let's just keep the graphic stuff out of this. My apologies, senor. I just gotta draw a line somewhere. I'm cool with talking about most anything, which can be a problem in itself. But yeah, I'm trying to not, you know, get myself, you know, deleted off this website. 3,200 metal is insane. It really is. 3,200 metal. Was it 800 polymer? Yeah. No, 600 polymer, 800 cementing paste, 2,000 crystal. It's stupidly expensive. Also, I still have a lot more metal in there. Should I stop him? I don't know, dude. I would say this is completely up to you. Like, this is your life, man. If it were my dog, I would have stopped it. But that's completely up to you. Because I don't want that happening. Especially if the dog already just gave birth. Like, chill out, dude. Jeez. How about I will just throw this out there. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's completely your decision. I'm gonna have to ask you to probably wrap up that conversation. If it's something that's really happening, dude, I'm sorry that it's like a tight situation. Like I am genuinely sorry if that's the case. But at the same time, it's not something that I think that we should be talking about in a stream chat. Like, I don't know, dude. That's something you get in a tribe or a few friends, not solo, unless you're mining your little heart out. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, if you're on extinction and you're doing all of the freaking, like, you're doing the resource drops, like the drops, you're doing the titans, which give you really good tech gear. It is actually worth it. I will give it that. But it's just, I don't know if it's worth it on the island. For a big tribe, maybe, but yeah, not for solo. Unless you're getting a lot of equipment. Pro, dude, I have no idea, my guy. I'm sorry, dude. I gotta ask that, you know, that conversation kind of wrap up. Because I got you. It's especially if that's like an actual situation going on, that really does suck. I just don't know if I could have that conversation going on here in chat. For like a couple messages where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, my dog gave birth. It's like, wow, that's awesome, congrats. But anything beyond that, I'm not saying you're lying, dude. I'm just saying that this is not, it's not a necessarily safe thing to be talking about. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know YouTube's policy. I need to know more about YouTube's policy. But for the time being, just all I'm asking is that kind of talk stop, you know? Like I said, if it, I told you what I said, or like what I would have done in that situation. I can't tell you any more than that. And getting into the nitty-gritty details in it is probably getting pretty dang close to, you know, YouTube's freaking, what's it called? What's like allowed and what's not. Their terms and conditions, I guess. I don't know. I just don't want to get too close, and I feel like we're kind of riding the line with this conversation. You don't know how you're gonna take care of the babies? If you can't take care of them, then get them to like a shelter or something. Because they gotta get taken care of somehow. The only... I'll leave you with one final like input, advice, something. This is like my last thing that I will say on the subject. Do the best that you can. Just do the best you can. But it is completely your decision, whatever the heck happens. I didn't say sell, I said you can give them to a shelter. Shelters won't buy them. They will take them for free, and they will take care of them to the best of their ability as well. It's not selling, it's giving them up to take care of them. Oh wait, no, I didn't need to disable on that one. I need to enable on this one. Actually, I'm not going to start this yet. Because it's pretty dang close to being done. Well, that's completely your decision, dude. Beyond that, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I don't know what else to tell you. All I'm asking is that the conversation kind of wrap up, because I don't think it's safe to be talking about that kind of stuff on YouTube of all places. Because YouTube is a very strict platform when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'll talk about a lot of things, but yeah. I am going to wrap up this episode here today, though. We got a lot done. I'm genuinely really happy with everything that I did this episode. That was way more than I thought I would get done. Well, that's pushing it, because I was expecting to get the caves done, but honestly, not that many caves. With the amount of time that I had, I figured I would be able to get through like maybe 2, maybe 3, but 5 of them plus the cunning artifact, that's pretty dang crazy. Like, I'm pretty happy with that. All of this was a prank. Funny, I guess. I don't think that was very funny if that was a prank, but okay, dude. But yeah, I've done all the artifacts that I can for the time being. I only have Skylord, Strong, Brute, and Immune now. Immune, I don't think my Thyla is strong enough to do that. I can look for like a Megatherium. I could tame a Megatherium. Okay, I'm leaving from this shit. Okay, dude. Well, you have a good time. Okay. Pro out. Peace out, homie. Have a good night. What even are... My gosh. Anyways. I had a feeling it was something like that. It was confusing as hell, and I don't think anybody in that situation would actually be saying that kind of nonsense. So, oh, you did Hunter, Clever, Massive, and Skylord. Oh, dude, look at us. We're both doing cave runs. That's crazy, dude. Look at us go. Look at us. We're amazing. You're gonna swamp and then to tame a Bassie. You can hear me? What? But you said you were gone. I never could have figured out that you still could have been in chat. Wow. That's crazy. But look at us, dude. This is crazy. We actually got through a bunch of caves. I'm really happy with that. I keep on losing my train of thought because I keep on getting distracted. So, we did Cunning. Devour's done. Clever's done. Pack's done. Hunter's done. Massive's done. Immune, I want to tame something better. Because I don't think my Thyla is going to be able to. Maybe he can. I don't know. Maybe he can. But I really don't want to push it because it just takes one bad situation and I'm done for. And so I might hold off on that one. Strong, I have the Rex. I just need to, or at least I have the stats. I just need to breed them onto a good creature. Or like on a good one, get all the stats collected, and then I need to make some rockets for that, and I should be fine on Strong. Skylord, I have no idea. I mean, I should be able to run that anytime, but at the same time, I would hopefully... I want a gun for that one. I don't know. I'll figure something out for Skylord. That one you don't really have to think too hard on, but yeah. Brute though, that one is something that I'm kind of hesitant about because I mean the Sarko would get me to the end of the cave, but at the same time once I get to the end of the cave, I don't know how I'm going to safely grab the artifact without, you know, risking it all, kind of a deal. I don't know. Enough of that talk. Enough of today. It's been one hell of a stream. Guys, the Strong looks like something else also. The Strong actually isn't that bad. Like the last time I did it, I went in with 3 imprinted boss Rexes, and I was able to clear out the entire first area up until that like super tight tunnel. And then once I got there, I had to release another Rex to kill whatever was at the end of the tunnel. Making sure you use the rockets to knock the Perlovias out of the ground. And then once you knock them out of the ground, you can run in pretty dang safe. You just, there still can be more Perlovias. You always have to be careful of those. But you clear out that area. I don't think you can pass into the next. No, you can. You just have to destroy some of the crystals so you can walk around like the rock. That'll take you to the room with the like little river. And then it's the artifact room is where you have to release the third one. But the entire way, all you're doing is just creeping your way in slowly while knocking Perlovias out of the ground with a rocket launcher. That's really it. So it's not... It is something else. It can be a bit difficult, but I mean, as long as you're careful, it's going to be a pretty easy cave. It is a pretty easy cave. Immune, that's one of the ones I'm kind of scared of. Brute, I'm kind of scared of. We'll figure it out. But enough of that. Damn, eh? Well, every cave has its own difficulties. So I'm not saying one is going to be easier than another, but each cave does have their own difficulties. So that's always something to consider. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is awesome having this many people in stream at one time. I've never had this many people. The highest I've had is like 25 or something. And so having over 60 is absolutely crazy. So I don't know where you guys came from. PS07, have a good night. You too, dude. Take care. But yeah, I don't know where the hell all of you guys came from. If it was home screen or recommended, whatever the flip. But yeah, if you guys liked this, definitely leave a like. It lets me know that you guys actually this stuff is actually entertaining. Just me doing hardcore ARK and talking absolute brain dead things to whoever's in chat, especially when it's what's supposed to be a prank, I guess. But if you guys like, the kind of content that I make, definitely leave a like. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff, do subscribe. I stream at 10:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's a late stream, I know. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So, if you guys want to subscribe, ring that little bell. I know it's a late stream, so it's kind of hard to, remember. But when you're notified, if it were me and I wanted to see somebody who streamed this late, I would have to personally ring the bell. James White, love your stream. Have a great night, my man. Dude, honestly, love having you in stream as well, dude. Have a good night. Take care, dude. But, yeah. Definitely consider subscribing, ringing that little bell. It'll just let you know whenever I'm streaming. And if you guys have anything to say after the fact, whether it's the VOD that somebody's viewing, or you were watching but you just didn't want to say something in chat, you want to say something after the fact in the comments, then hey, dude, by all means, leave a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. I love responding to them. It really does mean a lot. Because if I wasn't streaming this nonsense, honestly, I'd be doing the exact same thing just by myself late at night, and I would have to be excusing this behavior to the people who, are in my life. Just being like, at least this way I could be like, no guys, I'm streaming. It's important. Like, I'm actually doing something when I stay up late. You know what I mean? So, you guys are my excuse. So, honestly, whatever you guys have to say, whatever you guys, say in chat, say after the fact, if you guys subscribe, if you like, it all means a whole lot to me. So I really do appreciate it. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. It's been 3 hours 17. It is about time for me to go to sleep because it is almost 2 in the morning and I am really tired. I was up at 6 a.m. this morning. That sucks. I'm exhausted, dude. But all right, dude. All y'all take care. Have a good night, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. I do stream tomorrow. Again, same time, 10:30 Mountain Standard Time. Hope to see you guys there. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Take care, homies. Have a good one. Bye.